Hey guys, it's Catherine from theblissfulmind.com, and today I want to talk about how you can manage your time so that you can have a super productive and focused day. I get a lot of questions and comments from my blog readers about how to be better at time management and not feel like you're wasting the time that you do have, and so that you can accomplish more. So I thought I would show you how I plan out my days, just to give you an idea of what you can do in terms of just being better at managing your time. So right now I'm in Google Calendar, and I have kind of switched over from using a paper planner to using an online calendar, just because I find it so easy to be able to check like my calendar wherever I am, whether it's on my phone or I'm on my computer, rather than having to carry around a paper planner. But I totally understand if you're a diehard paper planner kind of person. This can actually apply to you too, what I'm going to walk you through today. So stay tuned even if you are a paper planner person. So yeah, I'm in Google Calendar right now, and I am just going to show you what I do. Usually I'll plan my day the night before, just so that I know exactly what I'm going to do when I wake up in the morning. But the first thing that I will do is choose my top 3 priorities for the day. These are the things that I want to get accomplished, and it's kind of having 3 priorities helps you to not overwhelm yourself with all the tasks you could be doing. You're, picking and choosing down to the top 3. So let's say, for example, that one of my priorities for the day is to work on my coaching program. So I'm just going to put that in here. It doesn't really matter what time it goes at or for how long. I'm just putting it in there as a placeholder right now. And let's say the second priority is to schedule social media posts. And then my last priority, the thing that I want to get done today, is to write a blog post. So I'll put that in there. And so if you are somebody using a paper planner, you can do the same thing that I'm doing right now, but just use like post-it notes, something that you can easily move around on your page so that you're not putting stuff in permanently. The reason that I love using an online calendar so much is because you can just drag everything around. Nothing's too permanent. I like having that flexibility. So yeah, use Post-its if you're trying this with like a paper planner. I've got my 3 priorities on here, and then the next thing that I would do is look to see if I have any appointments for the day. Obviously I'm just using like a blank page just to show you guys, but let's say, for example, I had a yoga class from 7 to 8, so I'll put that in, and then maybe I know that I have a coaching session right here, so we'll put that in. It's only 30 minutes, so there we go. And then I'll think, like, what else do I know that I'm going to do today? Usually when I wake up, I try to get up around 7, and then I will try to meditate in the morning. It's kind of like the first thing I do when I wake up. I'm going to edit this because I only do it for like 10 minutes. Can't be too crazy with the meditation. And another great thing about using an online calendar is you can have all of these categories to kind of color code the things you're going to do. So I'm actually going to move meditation to, I'm going to put it in the self-care category. And, oh, I gotta do that. And then I will also go ahead and move yoga class. We'll put that in self-care as well. So that's kind of what my day is looking like. And then I know for sure that I am going to eat dinner at 5:30. It's kind of when I always eat dinner. I'll put that in. You don't have to be this specific, but I do think that it helps, just so that you get a better picture of what's coming up. And then I also know I need to take a lunch break somewhere, so I'm just going to put that in there to kind of force myself to do that. And I should mention too that I am, working on my own schedule. I work for myself, but you can totally use this kind of method of planning out your day if you work in a typical 9-to-5 job. I used it when I was working in my old office job. I know sometimes you don't get full control over your schedule depending on what you do, but if you have meetings, you could put those in as appointments and then kind of try to work your projects around that. So now that I have all of this, the next thing I'm going to do is kind of decide how long I think I need to work on these big priorities for. So I'm going to say probably for all of them actually, I'm going to give myself like an hour and a half. I think that's a good amount of time I might finish them all, but I might not. I think that's a good amount of time to make sure that I'm not like burning myself out, and that I can also spend enough time on each of them. So I've got that. The next thing that I would do would be to kind of move everything around and put them in the time slots where I want to work on them. So I would want to work on my blog post first thing, because that's when the creative juices are going. So I'll put that in there. I also like to keep about like 30 minutes in between the bigger projects, just so that I get that buffer. If there's anything that comes in between, I need to answer emails or anything like that, I will just kind of put a little break in there. So then, let's see, I'll move that up there. And I also know that I want to squeeze in like a 30-minute walk, just so that I can get away from my computer. We'll put that in self-care as well. We'll do that for like 30 minutes. All right. So as you can see, that's kind of my day is scheduled out now. It might seem super type A to kind of plan everything on the dot for certain times of the day. And I should mention that this isn't something that I do every single day. It's just for those days when I'm really feeling like I need to get stuff done. I'm running out of time, you know, I need to make progress on these. Other days I want to just go with the flow and I'll just do a simple to-do list or something like that. But if you are looking to really get better at time management, this might be a good option for you. So yeah, that's kind of how my day's looking. I hope that this has been helpful for you in terms of just creating a schedule for yourself. And again, if you are somebody who likes using a paper planner, you could use all of these things, put them in as post-it notes so you can move them around, and then when you're kind of like set on when you're going to do stuff, then you can write it into your planner. I would also love to know, leave a comment below letting me know, are you a digital planner kind of person like Google Cal or iCal, or are you a die-hard paper planner, nothing's going to make you change it kind of person? I would say right now I'm kind of in between. I like using paper and notebooks and everything to kind of jot down to-do lists, but then I like using a calendar to actually plan it all out. So I'm kind of in between, but I would love to know what kind of person you are, so let me know. And I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.